Across the world, farmers are rediscovering a method as old as civilization itself, but with a modern twist. Agroforestry is the practice of integrating trees and shrubs into farmland, creating landscapes that are productive, resilient, and alive with life. In a world facing soil erosion, water scarcity, and climate change, these living farms are quietly transforming the way we grow food. Here, every tree, every crop, and every animal are part of a larger system. Together, they form a harmony that modern monocultures often lack. What is agroforestry? Agroforestry is more than planting trees. It is a philosophy of land stewardship that blends ecology with agriculture. There are many forms. One, alley cropping. Alley cropping is the practice of planting rows of trees between rows of crops, creating living alleys across the farmland. These trees act as natural fertilizers, enriching the soil with nutrients from fallen leaves and deep roots. They also help conserve moisture and reduce erosion, protecting the crops during heavy rains or droughts. In addition, the trees moderate temperatures by providing partial shade, reducing heat stress on sensitive crops, and improving microclimates for better growth. For example, in parts of Africa, farmers plant nitrogen, fixing trees alongside maize and sorghum, boosting soil fertility while still producing abundant food. Alley cropping demonstrates how integrating trees and crops can transform degraded land into a resilient and productive system. 2. Silvopasture. Silvopasture combines trees, forage, and livestock on the same land. Livestock graze beneath a canopy of trees, which provides shade to protect animals from extreme heat and reduce stress. The trees also supply nutritious leaves, pods, or fruits as supplemental fodder. Beyond feeding livestock, silvopasture improves soil health. Manure enriches the soil, and tree roots help reduce erosion while storing carbon. In regions like Latin America and parts of Europe, farmers use silvopasture systems with cattle, sheep, or goats, resulting in healthier animals, higher productivity, and diversified income streams. It's a system where trees and livestock coexist symbiotically, creating benefits for both farmers and the environment. 3. Forest farming. Forest farming involves cultivating shade-tolerant crops under the canopy of a managed forest. This approach allows farmers to grow high-value crops such as mushrooms, medicinal herbs, coffee, or cacao in the understory, while preserving existing trees. The canopy protects crops from harsh sun, wind, and heavy rain, creating a stable microclimate. Leaf litter and decomposing organic matter naturally enrich the soil, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. In Southeast Asia, smallholder farmers grow ginseng or cardamom beneath tree canopies, blending traditional knowledge with sustainable forestry practices. Forest farming illustrates how agricultural productivity and forest conservation can exist hand in hand. 4. Riparian buffers. Riparian buffers are strips of trees and shrubs planted along the edges of rivers, streams, or wetlands. These living barriers prevent soil erosion, filter pollutants from runoff, and stabilize riverbanks, protecting water quality downstream. Riparian trees also provide shade that cools the water, supporting fish and aquatic life, while branches and leaf litter create habitats for birds, insects, and other wildlife. In North America, farmers use riparian buffers along creeks on their land to reduce nutrient pollution from fertilizers, improve biodiversity, and prevent flooding. Riparian buffers show how integrating vegetation with natural waterways benefits both the farm and the wider ecosystem. The principles are simple yet powerful. Diversity, synergy, and sustainability. Each element supports the other. Trees enrich the soil. Crops benefit from shade and wind protection. Livestock gain nutrition and shelter. It is a living system designed to endure. The environmental benefits of agroforestry are profound. Soil, long stripped bare by conventional farming, begins to heal. organic matter returns. Water is captured and retained, reducing the risk of drought. Microclimates stabilize, shielding crops from extreme heat. Pollinators and beneficial insects thrive, naturally controlling pests. Birds and other wildlife find habitat among the trees. Carbon is stored in trunks, roots, and soil, a quiet but vital contribution to slowing climate change. Across Africa, Asia, and Latin America, farmers are witnessing the transformation firsthand. Fields once degraded and barren now teem with life. Streams that once ran dry remain flowing. Soil erosion is reversed. These living farms are not only productive, they are resilient, capable of withstanding the shocks of a changing climate. Agroforestry is also a lifeline for communities. By diversifying crops and integrating trees, farmers generate multiple sources of income. Timber, fruits, nuts, fodder, and medicinal plants can be harvested alongside staple crops, spreading risk. When one crop fails due to drought or pests, another may still thrive, ensuring food security and stable income. Communities benefit directly, gaining access to fuel, food, and resources from the land they cultivate. In many regions, agroforestry has transformed livelihoods. Smallholder farmers report higher yields, lower input costs, and healthier soil. Beyond economics, it fosters community resilience and strengthens the bond between people and the land they care for. In essence, agroforestry provides a safety net both for the environment and for human survival. In practice, agroforestry takes many forms. On smallholder farms, intercropping trees with staple crops restores fertility and reduces water stress. In silvopasture systems, livestock graze under shade, improving animal health and productivity. Stories abound of farmers transforming barren land into thriving ecosystems. In India, farmers who once faced soil erosion now harvest multiple crops and timber from the same plot. In Kenya, tree-shaded fields protect coffee crops from extreme heat, improving quality and income. These examples show that agroforestry is not a theoretical concept. It is a practical, adaptable solution, capable of meeting both local and global challenges and solutions. Despite its benefits, agroforestry faces challenges. Land tenure issues, knowledge gaps, and policy barriers can slow adoption. Farmers may lack access to seedlings or training. Markets for agroforestry products are sometimes limited, yet solutions are emerging. NGOs, governments, and local cooperatives provide technical support, education, and financial incentives. Programs that combine modern science with traditional knowledge help farmers adopt agroforestry successfully. By supporting these initiatives, communities worldwide are reclaiming degraded land and building resilience for the future. Agroforestry is a lesson in balance. It reminds us that human prosperity does not need to come at the expense of nature. When trees and crops grow together, so too can people, wildlife, and ecosystems. Across the fields and forests, this quiet revolution is taking root, proving that the best harvest nurtures both the land and the world. In every leaf, every branch, and every root, agroforestry teaches a simple truth: a healthy planet is the foundation for a thriving humanity.